Hi and welcome to Andy Robinson RC, and on today's episode we have on the channel the Tamiya 2021 Grasshopper II Black Edition and the Tamiya 2021 TA02 Opal Calibra V6 re-release. So we've got these two new kits that have just been released. They've literally come to the UK the last day or so, and I've got them here ready to show you. Well, to be honest, what we're going to do today is we're going to concentrate on the Grasshopper II Black Edition, and then in another video soon we will have a look at the TA02 Opal Calibra V6. So for now, I'm just going to move Jim, who's staring at the Grasshopper, and we'll just take out the O2 a minute. Oh, making that far harder than it needs to be. So yeah, we'll do the Calibra V6 tour on another episode, but we're going to look at this one today, which is the Grasshopper II Black Edition. This, incidentally, is on kit 47471. It is noted it's on a 2017 re-release box, just with two stickers there. It says, that lets you know it's a Black Edition, and down here it says forward reverse ESC plus CVA oil dampers. Now, I don't know if you noticed as well, but on some of the sort of press release pictures and pictures of the Black Edition, there was two sort of versions. One had normal Grasshopper sort of friction shocks at the front, and some had the grey CVA oil shocks on. So I don't know if there's going to be like two versions of it for different markets, or it was I don't know, they just weren't ready at the factory at the time. So for whatever reason, so they did some pictures just with the normal Grasshopper friction shocks. Not sure. If you know, leave a comment in the video below. Okay, so we'll get this box open and have a look. Obviously, it's pretty much a Grasshopper 2, but it'll be nice to unbox it and we'll have a look at the rest of it. But before I do, they have done a Black Edition before, Tamiya, on the Grasshopper, but this was done on the first Grasshopper chassis, which is this one here. So I've just got this one out to show you. I love this. For me, that is one of the, if not the coolest looking Grasshopper that Tamiya have done. Just love it. It's the wheels, the black body, absolutely brilliant. So just thought I'd show you that one. Again, if you haven't seen this one before, I'll put a link to this again in the description. But yeah, absolutely love that. So I kind of wanted the matching the matching set when they said they were releasing the Grasshopper 2. Right, anyway, let's get this lid off. Okay. So, as I say, what we know all what a Grasshopper looks like. So the main key differences in this are the decals, the body shell, and the wheels, and of course the dampers. So we'll have a quick look at them bits first. Okay, so in fact what I'll do is, I mean they're the wheels, which in the little bag you can't really see them properly. What I will do is I'll get the camera over in a bit, and then I'll go over all the parts, but I'll take the wheels out of the bag just so you can see. Now on the pictures, again the press release pictures, I thought the wheels were black, but they're not actually. Having a look at them, they're a very dark grey, like a charcoal grey almost. But I like them a lot. They are really cool. In fact, I want another set of these in this colour to go on my striker project that I'm doing. But they are really cool. I like them. So if you can see them there. Okay, the rears, and there the fronts. As I say, I'm going to bring the camera over afterwards so you can see them properly. But yeah, they look good. I like them. What else have we got in here? This is the body shell. Again, I mean, to be honest, it looks like a Mad Bull body, doesn't it, really? Because it's in black, and they're based on the same shell, the Grasshopper II and the Mad Bull. But again, this is being injection molded in black. So again, a bit like obviously the Grasshopper here, the Grasshopper 1, and of course the Tamiya Fighter Buggy RX Memorial Edition. Again, that came with a black injection molded body shell. So yeah, again, looking at this, me personally, I wouldn't spray it black. I would just go with it as it is and put the decals on top of it. I can't see the point of spending another, what, £6 to £10 on a can of paint to spray it black when it is black. It's pretty shiny, and I think with the decals on as well, I think that'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, so there you go. That is the body shell there. It feels quite light as well. But yeah, liking that. That's cool. And again as well, if you're not a big fan of spraying body shells, then and you want to keep it sort of box hot, it's done for you. Okay, let's have a look at what else. Let's find the decals, shall we? Yeah, everything's going everywhere. Okay, so these are the decals. Not a massive amount of stickers to put on, probably as much as a normal Grasshopper, I suppose. But there you go, that's in there. They're in this, oh, so not the body flying then. They're in this orange and gold sort of colours with a hint of silver, if you can see that. That's quite cool. I tell you what I have got as well. They arrived today, because I'll be building this with, of course, ball bearings throughout. I'm going to put a 540 cam motor in it and the Hornet 18-tooth pinion. I'm not going to run the 380, which this kit comes with. But if you can see there, you know, I've got some nice orange wheel nuts that will look really nice against the charcoal grey wheels, and will go with the decals very nicely. So that's cool. Let's say just in there, there's the pinion for it, the 18-tooth pinion from the Hornet, and the bearing kit from RC Bearings. And also I've got a painted driver figure ready as well. Prepared me. Okay, anyway, so I'll put that in, that's instructions. What else? Okay, we'll have a look in this box, because in here, now I presume that the CVA oil dampers in this are the same ones that they used on the DTO3 Racing Fighter, Black Edition. And if you look here, so in here you've got all the parts for the shocks, and yeah, I would say, actually it's probably just, I know, the plastic they use, but they do look a slightly shinier finish to the ones on the DTO3, but there's probably nothing in it. The other ones look a bit sort of more matte, but either way, I like them there. Cool, they will look really good. I'm glad that it's come with the oil shocks. It's a bit reminiscent of the Grasshopper Super G, the Grasshopper II Super G that they did. Again, that came with the 540 can, which I think this should have really, at least, and it came with the oil shocks as well. Okay, so that's the main bits. Oh, actually, I tell you what, this one does as well. You've got your ESC in there, and it is the TBLE 04S ESC that comes with this one, which is good. So maybe Tamiya have sorted out their problem with putting the right ESC in the kits, because of course with the Top Force Evo it was coming with the TBLE 02. So yeah, it's got the 04, you know, the newer variant on their kit Speedo. Right, okay, so what we'll do is we'll just go through the rest of the parts. I'm sure you'll all be familiar with them. So as well, in the box, you're going to get your tyres. Okay, in there you've got your wheel hubs, motor cover, and you've got the gearbox halves in there. The main thing, you've got the Grasshopper II chassis tub there. That's in. So there isn't a great deal to one of these at all. And then here you've got your battery door, your mounting points for the rear axle, transaxle where it mounts to the chassis. You've got your wheel adapters. What else you got here? You've got the front wishbones as well. That's all in there. So I say nothing unfamiliar really there. Black aerial tube, why not? And then in the little bag as well, you've got your the rest of the springs and the oil and seals for the CVAs, driver figure and servo horn. I've already got one painted, so I'll save that one. You've got your front bumper, the 380 motor, which is in there, which we won't be using on this, mainly as well because I'm hoping I'm going to give this a blast at in our vintage and beam axle class at Blackpool and the Filed Car Club, RC Car Club. So I'm going to take that around there because I've been racing the Super Storm Dragon and I love that. But we'll give this one a go as well. Okay, you've got your gear bag in there, your planetary gears and your diff gear and your spurt. Okay, C bag. So you've got your steering knuckles, you've got the plastic bearings, plastic bushings as to say, and your hex wrench. Again, we won't be using the plastic bushings. D parts, which is some body pins. And then you've got the B parts, which is your steering links and the bar that runs through the transaxle case. And what else? And just little fasteners in there. More plastic bushings and the gear shafts and the axle shafts for the transaxle. They're all in the A bag. So that is what you get in the Grasshopper II Black Edition kit. What I'll do is I'll just move the box out of the way and I can lay it out and we'll show it you properly. Now I'm just looking here at the instructions, because that's the manual, which is just a normal, showing you over there, is a normal Grasshopper 2 manual. And then here you've got the amendment sheet, which says Grasshopper 2 Black Edition. And I don't know why they're showing that. It's just attaching the bumper and the steering knuckles, which isn't anything different, I don't think. Building the shocks, which is slightly different to what's in there because it'll have the picture of the friction shocks. And how to do the body shell up with all the decals. So that's it really for the amendments for this kit. Right, what I'll do is I'm going to lay this out for you and then we'll bring the camera over for a closer look. So, yeah, I am looking for also as well, it's not in this video, but my Project Marde Meteor arrived today as well. So that would be cool, looking forward to getting started on that. Also, upcoming video, I filmed last night the Camtech Mini Racer going around the Blackpool track. So that'll be uploaded soon for you to watch. That was really cool, giving that a blast around the track. As I say, I'm not really an on-road driver, I've always preferred off-road cars, but it was very cool. I enjoyed it. Okay, there's the dampers. Okay, so let's bring the camera over for you, and you can see the parts in a little bit more detail. I'll try and do this now without wobbling the camera everywhere, so I do apologise. Okay, so as I said, nothing super different there. You've got the manuals, and then you're looking at the chassis tub and the gear casing, and then we're looking at part of the suspension bag, which has got the shock oil and the springs in, driver figure and bumper, and then you've got the parts bag with all the suspension wishbones in there, and various other parts like the body mounts and things like that on the battery door. There's a front bumper there. You've got the gear bag, and then here you can see there's really cool orange wheel nuts which are going to match the decals rather nicely. Then we've got the C, D, B and A parts bags there for you. And then moving on to the sort of grey silverish CVA oil shocks, which I'm really glad they've put them in with this. That's cool. They're the decals. I like the decals on this. I think it's cool. To be honest, I actually prefer, again, this version to the original Grasshopper II. But I do have a thing for black RC cars, and I think what I'm going to do is one day I'll get them all out and do one video with them all so you can see them. Okay, you've got the TBLO 4S Speedo there, and you can see my painted driving figure and bearings and whatnot for this one. And then you can see the black body shell all done. I think that's, as I said, I don't think it needs painting myself. So there you go, I'm just going to decal that up. Then here you've got these lovely, I think they're really nice, like a charcoal grey wheel. So I like them a lot. I'm going to need to get another set of them. And there's your tyres. So really, there isn't a great deal to one of these kits, as you know. But there it is. So, I'm going to get this built as soon as I can, and we'll be running it very soon. Right, so I'm going to leave it here for this one. Okay, let me know what you think in the comments. As I say, it is, yes, another re-release of a Grasshopper, and they've basically just changed the wheel colour, the stickers, and the colour of the body shell. But I tell you what, for me personally, I don't care. I think they're cool. I like them. And I actually have so much fun driving these around. Almost as much fun as I would, if not the same amount of fun as driving some of my other faster, more capable buggies. But there you go. I like this one. Let me know what you think. And if you would consider, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. That would be much appreciated. And also hitting that like button and notification bell. Also, please go check us out on Instagram under Andy Robinson RC. And we're on Facebook under Andy Robinson RC Group. Right, I'm going to leave this one here. Look after yourselves, guys, and we'll see you on the next video soon. Take care.